In the 3rd century AD, the Roman Empire was the most powerful empire in the world, yet it was crumbling from within. Ambitious generals fought one another for the throne, corruption weakened the government, and ordinary people suffered. Among them, Christians were the most persecuted. They were hunted, tortured, their sacred texts destroyed, and their faithful thrown to wild beasts in arenas to entertain the crowds. It was in this troubled time that a young prince named Constantine rose to prominence. He was the son of a respected Roman general and a humble, pious woman named Helena, who later embraced Christianity. From his youth, Constantine grew up in a military environment, learning discipline, strategy, and leadership. By the time he reached adulthood, he had become a skilled commander, known for both his bravery and his sense of justice. When his father died in 306 AD, the Roman army proclaimed Constantine as emperor. But the empire was divided. Several rulers controlled different regions, and one of the most dangerous among them was Maxentius, who ruled the city of Rome itself. For years, the two rivals prepared for the inevitable clash. Finally, in 312 AD, the decisive battle came. The Battle of the Milvian Bridge, fought at the gates of Rome on the Tiber River. Maxentius's army was larger, stronger, and more established. Many believed Constantine had little chance of victory. But on the night before the battle, something extraordinary happened. Constantine saw a vision in the sky, a shining cross of light, with golden words inscribed above it. In hoc signo vinces, in this sign, you will conquer. Shaken but inspired, Constantine told his soldiers of the vision. The next morning, he ordered his men to paint the sign of the cross on their shields and banners. For the first time, the Roman army marched into battle under the Christian symbol. The clash began. Against all odds, Constantine's forces fought with incredible courage. As the battle turned, Maxentius's army retreated toward the Milvian Bridge. In desperation, Maxentius himself tried to flee across the bridge, but it collapsed beneath him, and he drowned in the Tiber River. Constantine had won a stunning victory. When he entered Rome, Constantine was hailed as a hero and the rightful emperor. Yet his greatest legacy was not just military, it was spiritual. In 313 AD, together with his co-emperor Licinius, he issued the Edict of Milan, a decree that granted full religious freedom to Christians across the empire. The centuries of brutal persecution ended almost overnight. Constantine himself grew closer to the Christian faith. His mother, Helena, became one of Christianity's most beloved figures. She traveled to the Holy Land, where she was said to have discovered the remains of the true cross on which Jesus was crucified. Inspired by her devotion, Constantine began building great churches, including the magnificent Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. In 325 AD, he summoned bishops from across the Christian world to the Council of Nicaea, the first great gathering of the Church. There, many disputes were settled, and the foundations of Christian doctrine were laid. For the first time, Christianity had unity and strength under the protection of an emperor. But Constantine's vision extended beyond faith. He founded a new capital for the empire, a shining city on the Bosphorus, which became known as Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul. For over 1,000 years, it would stand as the center of the Christian world and one of the greatest cities in history. Though Constantine was not baptized until shortly before his death in 337 AD, he is remembered as the first Christian Roman emperor, the man who changed the destiny of a faith and an empire. His reign marked the turning point. Christianity went from a persecuted sect to the dominant religion of Europe. Today, Constantine is remembered as Constantine the Great, a ruler whose vision before battle shaped not only the future of Rome, but the history of the entire world.